Glory be unto God. I wrote a lot of this down because I had a lot on my mind. So bear with me. To all my enemies who really has become my friends, unbeknownst to them, I am in more control of you than you are of yourself, and I hate that for you. I have no desire to hurt you or kill you, and I am not afraid of you taking my life. And to understand that meaning, you have to go to Philippians chapter 1, verse 21 through 26, and read it for yourself. Study yourself. Study to show yourself approved, workman not needing to be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of truth. So I understand my life. A lot of people will never have self-mastery. They'll never know the knowledge of self. I was once a slave to cigarettes, marijuana, cocaine, X-pills, even a woman's vagina. I understand that the devil, or my enemy, has profiled me. He's clocked all my sins. He'll try to use it against me. Even the tools that he provided, he'll try to set a steel trap for me. But he don't understand that I have mastered myself. I've mastered my mental ability. And a lot of people would never have that, and I hate that for them. I want to read something to you out of the word right quick. It says, "For it is not the power of them by whom they swear, but it is the just vengeance of sinners that punished always the offenses of the ungodly." I also want to read something else. It says, "Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of God, and could not, out of the good things that are seen, know him that is, neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster." A lot of people are not really looking at life and understanding who God truly is. Looking at the work of his hand, the design of nature. The thoughts of man are evil continuously all the time. A slave to the body. Instead of making the body the proper vessel meant for the mind. It's always in competition of a mental challenge. When people are engaged with each other, there's nothing that my enemy can use against me. I have become naked before the world, while my enemy has hid all of his sins. You made all of my sins known to the world, and the world tries to use those same sins against me to control me, not knowing that I have the mastery of self. I want to thank my enemies. I applaud you. Throughout your ignorance to slander and destroy my character, you've actually made me strong. You've actually made me wiser. And unbeknownst to you, you have not only made me the master of my own ability, but you've made me the master of your ability as well, and the ability of others. See, God says, love thy neighbor as thyself, but God has also given me an understanding to love myself as my neighbor. So my neighbor is never my enemy, unbeknownst to him. No matter what he tries to do mentally, or what schemes he tried to pull when I'm out in the field, whether it's the loudness of a vehicle, a muffler, or a glass pack, or the blowing of a horn, or accidentally, or assuming that it was an accident to try to run me over when I crossed through a crosswalk. I'm familiar with all the schemes, unbeknownst to my enemy. I don't foresee suitable friendships. I don't foresee suitable mates. God has given me a great level to be on. One can say that I look around and I see people, I see females, I see people doing their thing, and they say, oh, well, he looked too long or he stared too long, and thinking that they can predict my mental thought, when that's impossible. You can never predict a thought, but you can try to predict the actions upon a thought that is acted upon. And those are the thoughts that I do not have. I'm so far ahead of you in my thinking, unbeknownst to you. But praise the Most High God. Keep him forever in your steps and forever in your mind. And don't allow the powers to be to control you. Think freely. Not only think freely, but think correctly. Think accurately. God said, on these things think on. Whatever is good, lovable, peaceable, of honor. And I'm just paraphrasing. Think on these things. Let no evil thought intrusively come within your mind to where it's displaying out in your actions. And if you do allow that to happen, don't try to justify it, correct it. Because there's no justification in evil doing. Never has been, never will be, and you cannot do evil expecting good to come from it. It's not going to happen. Allow God to order your steps. Allow him to speak to your mind and your heart. But understand that logic must take place because the heart is deceitful amongst all things. Deceitfully wicked. So understand your heart. All right, beloveds. Take care of yourself. Keep God first. Stay strong in your mind.